Once upon a time, in a small village, there lived a poor laborer who earned his living by digging soil. Every day, he diligently shoveled soil, loaded it onto his donkey, and took it to sell to make ends meet. Though life was hard, he remained hardworking and persistent. One day, while digging as usual, he unexpectedly discovered a shiny stone hidden among the dirt. Not knowing what it was, he simply thought it was a beautiful rock and tied it around his donkey's neck as a decoration. The next day, while walking through the village with his donkey, he happened to pass by a grocery shop owned by a merchant. The merchant noticed the glittering stone and curiously asked, "Where did you get that stone?" The laborer replied honestly, "I found it while working. It's just a nice looking stone." The merchant, charmed by its appearance, offered to buy it for 50 rupees. Not knowing its true worth, the laborer happily agreed. And so, the priceless diamond changed hands for just 50 rupees, simply because the original owner didn't realize the true value of the treasure he had. The merchant brought the shiny stone back to his shop and hung it on the weighing scale as a decoration. Everyone who passed by admired its sparkling beauty. Though he didn't know it was a diamond, the merchant was pleased to have purchased such an eye-catching piece for a bargain. One day, a jeweler visited the shop. The moment his eyes landed on the dangling stone, he was stunned. With his trained eye, he instantly recognized it wasn't just any stone. It was a priceless diamond. Astonished, he asked, "Where did this come from, and why is it hanging here?"
The merchant casually answered, "I bought it from a laborer for just 50 rupees. The jeweler immediately wanted to buy the diamond and offered 80 rupees. However, the merchant insisted, "I'll sell it for 100 rupees, no less." The jeweler hesitated, unwilling to pay more. He thought that if he returned the next day and offered 90 rupees, he would surely get it, so he walked away. That evening, another jeweler happened to pass through the village. His cart broke down, so he stopped by the shop to rest. When he saw the gleaming stone, he instantly offered 100 rupees, and the merchant gladly sold it. The diamond left the shop, while the first jeweler, who had recognized its true value, missed his chance, just because he wanted to save 20 rupees. The next morning, the first jeweler returned to the grocery shop with confidence, believing he would now buy the precious stone at a good price. But as he stepped inside, he was shocked to see the stone was gone. In a rush, he asked, "Where's the stone that was hanging on the scale yesterday?" The merchant calmly replied, "After you left, another gentleman came in. He liked the stone very much and immediately paid 100 rupees, so I sold it." The jeweler was stunned, then angrily exclaimed, "You fool! That wasn't just a shiny rock. It was a priceless diamond. And you sold it for only 100 rupees? The merchant, not offended, simply smiled gently and replied, "Sir, I didn't know it was a diamond. I just thought it was pretty and bought it for fun." But you knew its real value. Yet, because of 20 rupees, you let it slip away. If anyone is the fool here, it's the one who knew the truth and still lost it." The jeweler's face turned red, and he couldn't say a word. He walked away filled with deep regret, not because of the money he didn't spend, but because he had lost a priceless opportunity simply due to overcalculating. Saving money is a good habit, but if applied in every situation, it can become a limitation. The first jeweler understood the diamond's value, but still missed the opportunity for the sake of 20 rupees. His excessive calculation made him hesitant to act. In life, if you're always overly cautious and constantly weighing small things, you may end up missing out on the truly important ones and regret it later.